Hello? Okay, we're good. We're live. We're here. Hello, anybody who may happen to join this surprise live stream. Oh, we're here at the house, and I wanted to test my camera that I use for vlogging, my Sony ZV-1. I wanted to see what it was like to use as like a camera if I was here at home. And I think it looks pretty good. Hold on, let me press this button. Oh, that looks awful. Let me see. Does that really look? Yeah. Now let's try. Let's go back to that, shall we? Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot better. Hello, everyone who's joining. How you guys doing? It's me, Vincent. Hello. Haha. What? Watcha. I know it looks pretty legit, right? You know, they just added an update a month ago that to this camera. You can link it up and you can like live stream from it. So I was like, you know what? I used to do home live streams from my iPhone. So I was like, you know, why don't I just like connect it here and have like a better quality live stream whenever I wanted to do a shout out to Ninja Punk Go. I'll do all shout outs. Today we're just testing the waters, man. I don't plan to do a live stream very long. I'll hang out for like 30, 45 minutes or something like that. Just to talk to people, give them little shout outs and stuff like that. Test out this camera. But yeah, it is really great quality. What I need to do next, though, is I need to get like an actual office, like not do this in my bedroom, and then like have like a cool background of like theme park collectibles and stuff like that. Yeah, I need lights and stuff like that. And I have a spare room here that I haven't gotten to yet. That eventually I'll move everything over there, like stuff and like the office, and make it like an office and have it and use that more frequently. But we're not quite there yet. But hello Lupe, hello Paul, Al Heck, PS4, Xbox. Al, PS5, brother. PS5. I got a PS5. So I'm very excited, but I don't really have any games. I just have Spider-Man. I had to burp. 1 second. Where's my dog? Oh, but yeah. How are you all doing? I was figuring since I'm going to hang out here and sit with you guys for a little bit, I would love to be able to answer any questions you guys have. If you guys want to do like a quick, fun Q&A, things like that. Talk about theme parks, all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to show my face too because I know I haven't done a live stream in a while and I'm only doing videos once a week for now. Once I get a little bit more free time, I can put more videos out frequently, but I'm a little busy right now at work, so I don't have as much wiggle room. But will you go back to Cali once they allow people out of state? Yeah, absolutely. I would love to go. Like I seriously, I will go because I am waiting for my second vaccine. So when I get that, I think I will definitely have more time. You know, like there'll be a good window of time where I'll have the vaccine and time will pass and then they'll let it out because I think Disneyland is April 30th. Universal just announced today that they were going to be opening April 16th, which is, classic Universal. They always like to be like, oh yeah, we're going to open first. We're going to do everything first. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that. Love the new videos with Ellison. Thank you, Al. I love having Ellison in my videos, so it's a good time, so far so good, right? We're going to do another video tomorrow. We'll give you guys a little spoiler. We have plans to go to Blizzard Beach. So we're going to go to Blizzard Beach. Sorry, Park Twister, this is a surprise live stream. I just wanted to check out my camera, see how it works, and it's going well. Brandon asks, do you think they could use the BMG building for a house? The Blue Man Group building for a house? That'd be pretty cool, I guess, right? I mean, it seems like it makes sense, but I don't know. Like, it seems like for Horror Nights, nothing's obviously been confirmed, but it seems like they're just going to use the houses they didn't get to use last year, right? It's like, I feel like we're all kind of in agreement that that's what's going to happen, right? Have you tried the new mobile pass for entry? I have not, but I have set it up. I got it prepared. My little card for the mobile pass, Disney's brand new mobile pass system that allows you to use your phone or your Apple Watch. They just put it out and you can change the little pass. And I have the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. Go figure. But I'll change it to something else eventually. I haven't tried it yet. I want to use it on my Apple Watch and just go bloop. And apparently it's like some sort of express option. So you don't need to like go on your app and get it ready. Like apparently if you could just put your Apple Watch to the thing, it'll scan it automatically, which is pretty exciting. And I hope that's the case because That's pretty great. That's what I've wanted this whole time. As soon as I got an Apple Watch, I'd be like, how cool would it be if I can just put my park admission right there? Yeah, they need more options, and I'm sure there will be more options, right? Like, there's got to be more options eventually. I want it to be like a credit card, you know, where you have all the different designs and stuff like that. But, yeah. Make sure you run the parking lot next time. Did you bring Sexy back opening? I'll maybe do something like that. Hey, Rod, how you doing? Let's see. What's my favorite Disney resort? That's a good question. Well, I did get to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which for the longest time was my bucket list hotel at Disney World. So you should check that video out if you haven't seen it, by the way. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. It was really cool, very pretty. But I think right now, my new dream Disney hotel, I guess since I stayed at that one, I don't know, man. I'm looking at the Riviera, and the Riviera looks really great. Riviera looks a lot of fun. Ellison really likes the Polynesian. Grand Floridian, I don't really care for it. Contemporary, whatever. But I think Riviera, something about Riviera calls to me. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I hope to stay there soon. And eventually I will. Just not yet. We'll see. I haven't done many Disney videos recently. I've been doing a lot of Universal stuff. I feel like I'm kind of going through like a weird period right now where I'm kind of like trying to figure out what I should focus on more as a theme park content creator. You know, I love Disney, obviously, but I feel like there's so many people who do Disney videos that it's kind of hard to stand out and stick out. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to kind of figure out doing a little more Universal right now because I think there's more going on at Universal right now than there is going on at Disney World. You know what I mean? Like Velocicoaster is going to open up pretty soon, and that's going to be a pretty big deal. And right now at Disney World, it's just Ratatouille, right? So we'll see. To Allie's question, here, I'll put that. It says, they asked me, am I gay? And I said, no, I'm not gay. I have a girlfriend, Ellison. I love her a lot. Do a Wyndham review at Disney Springs. We stayed there. It was great. That'd be kind of fun. I would love to do some just like kind of, hotel around the area. Benito asks, any chance of Alani? I wish. That'd be pretty awesome. I'd be really happy if I got to go to Alani, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. So, let's see. Saw the Universal Walls. I saw that. The Universal Studios store is coming along pretty well. I'm excited to see it. I'm more excited about the other store, the Legacy store, because they've done a really good job decorating that store and putting a lot of cool old photos and vintage props and like they have like the model of Hogwarts Castle for Forbidden Journey. Like that's super cool. That's me. Like that's really more interesting to me. How you doing, Woody? Good to see you again, man. I bumped into Woody a couple times in the park, so enjoy your time in Orlando. I have a feeling you will see me. I walk around a lot, you know. Would I be attending the Orlando Informer meetup in June? I plan to. Truthfully, for that kind of thing, I don't usually find out until a little bit closer to the event. I probably could ask, but I usually kind of find out a little bit sooner rather than later. But I've been to all the other ones, so fingers crossed, I hope to. Okay. I don't know. Hi, Vincent. Did you get the vaccine? Yes, I did. I got the vaccine. I got one vaccine, Pfizer. And my next one is in the middle of April. So in 2 weeks. So I'm very, very excited. And I'm very relieved. And I'm very happy and very grateful and very fortunate. And I hope more people get vaccines. Because that's the only way the theme parks are going to go back to normal. Okay? You have to participate. You can't just sit there and wait for everyone else to do the work. Get your part. Do your part. Right? Am I right? Brandon asks, any chance for a Discovery Cove vid? I would love to go to Discovery Cove. I've never been. It seems really interesting. It kind of seems my style. Especially, I do a lot of theme parks. I'm a little theme parked out. I like the idea of just like kind of like a really nice place you can go that has some experiences, but like is very pretty and you can relax. And I've watched like the Tim Tracker videos about it. And it does look really cool. So I would like to go there eventually. I should look into it. I'll probably try and go in the off season though, because it's a lot cheaper. And I want to swim with dolphins. I've never swam with a dolphin before. I've pet a dolphin, but I've never swam with one. So that'd be a good video. Like it's one of those videos that's always like in the back of my head where I'm like, ooh, that will be fun to do. No, the vaccine was not through employment. So I don't think any, not through employment. Universal needs another IP soon. That's a good, I don't know. Well, Universal has what? They have Harry Potter. We already have a bunch of Harry Potter. Jurassic Park is finally getting the love it needs, right? So that's pretty great. They have DreamWorks. I think they really got to start doubling down on some DreamWorks. People love How to Train Your Dragon. People love Kung Fu Panda, right? Kung Fu Panda. Like, they should do that. There's some stuff, I don't know. Fast and Furious, they could do better with Fast and Furious. Try Fast and Furious again. Just make a normal roller coaster and call it the Fast and Furious roller coaster. I think people will be happy, right? Will it remain the legacy store, or will it be converted to something else? I'm not really sure. I feel as if, just in my opinion, I feel as if, like, they're going to keep it like this until the new store opens up and eventually kind of just, like, close it down. So, like, this is, like, a fun thing we're getting for now, but then they'll do something because it's the same merchandise. Unless Universal's like, yo, we're selling all this retro merchandise in this store. You can get Jaws stuff here. You can get King Kong stuff here. You can get, like, Islands of Adventure retro merch. That's what I want. I want Islands of Adventure retro merch, 1999. So that would be awesome. Oh, let's see. Which is better food, Disney or Universal? That's a good question. I almost feel like it's unfair too, because there's like so many places to eat at Disney World, and not as much at Universal. Universal has some good stuff, and they're getting better, but I think Disney has more options. Like, I mean, Epcot is fantastic. Animal Kingdom's fantastic. Hollywood Studios is okay, and then Magic Kingdom to me is the least impressive. Magic Kingdom is like the most, like, theme park, like chicken wings and crap like that, So that's what I think about that. Dominic asks, have I been to Aquatica? I have been to Aquatica. I've been multiple times, and I've got multiple videos, so you should go see them. I went once when they reopened, and for the video, I wanted to take a thumbnail. I was like, this is right when the theme parks and everything was opening. So, everyone was like about masks. So I wore my mask, and I went under the water in the wave pool to take a picture. But I had to do it like multiple times because I was trying to take a picture with my mask. And this is like right when everything started. Okay, so obviously we're better about it now. But this is just like, I was like, oh, I got to get a good photo. I remember the lifeguards were yelled. And they're like, don't wear your mask in the pool. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. So, yes, I did. I did do that. So I hope you enjoyed that little story because you made me remember that. Let's see. I know people were hoping for a Pokemon Center. I don't even think they've like officially announced that like Nintendo's going to go to Universal Orlando. Well, they did. They said, oh, it's going to be here, in Japan, and Hollywood, Orlando. They just haven't said like anything else. So I wouldn't get too excited about that. I don't think we would get any Pokemon things. We don't know who even knows we're actually even going to get Pokemon stuff here. It makes sense, yes, but we don't know anything. So, woo. The Riviera is fantastic. I've stayed there the last February, 3 weeks before it closed. I'm glad. I've had food at the bottom, at the bottom restaurant. I don't get to eat at the top restaurant. I get to eat on the bottom floor. What I've done before is you would wake up early for Rise of the Resistance, get your boarding group, take the Skyline to Riviera, have breakfast, and then come back to the park. That to me is really pleasant. I love that. Let's see. Yeah, Robert, that Legacy store is super cool. And if anyone is going to Universal in the next couple of months, you should definitely check out that Legacy store. Just go in, especially if you're a fan of like Universal history. And I think the Universal history doesn't get enough love. And when you go in the store, you're going to see a lot of cool stuff. Like I saw a picture of them building the Jurassic Park River Adventure, and you see like the bare bones of the building and like the lift and the drop of the flume. And I was like, that's so cool. And they have a picture of, them building Jaws and putting in the animatronics in the water and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. I wish they sold it as like a book, like a coffee book. Like a coffee table book with just all these photos. It's like really, really cool. Let's see, someone asked, how long until E.T. gets the axe? I don't I like ET. I'm fine with ET. I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. If they get rid of ET, they're gonna get a lot of backlash. I think with people, with there not being any of the old remaining attractions, right? Like they wouldn't get rid of it because it's a big problem with Universal. Is there's not like a lot of old stuff there, like classic attractions as they would call them. That's funny. So that was yeah. They got to keep it. Let's see. Why did Ellison spank you with a spatula at Dockside? That's my girlfriend, and that's what girlfriends do sometimes. One second, I actually need to blow my nose because I got a stuffy nose. Sorry. I went to get a bottle of water as well because I was talking non-stop. All right, I'm back. So let's see. Is the camera mirrored? Oh, I mirrored it so it looked like what it looked like on the screen of my camera here. I can actually mirror that if you guys would like. Ready? I can do that. Transform. Boop. Did it fix it? No, I don't think it did. There you go. Does that look better? Let's see. Hagrid's motorbike is awesome, of course. Right? That's a great time. Al asks a pretty good question. What is the most overrated attraction at Disney and Universal? So Universal, I think the most overrated attraction, it's got to be Rip Ride Rocket, right? The big red roller coaster. To me, I don't really like Rip Ride Rocket. I think it's super, super shaky. It's like super, super shaky, and it's just like, I don't know. It's not it's just not. It's a fine roller coaster. I like going up straight, and I like picking the music, but it's just so shaky. It's not fun to ride. And at Disney World, most overrated attraction, Seven Dwarfs. I think Seven Dwarfs is cool. Raise your right hand. Seven Dwarfs is cool, but it's just really short, and it's definitely not worth the long line that it gets, you know? So I would say for that park, Magic Kingdom, I think Seven Dwarfs is super, super overrated. What else is a really long line there? It's really not. I think I've gotten some hate for this before, but me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Jungle Cruise. I think it's like cheesy, you know? It's like just not like the jokes. It doesn't do it for me, you know? Doesn't do it for me. And like, I wish the Jungle Cruise was like a ride where you went through on a boat, and it was the actors from the Frozen show, you know, the two that come out. Like, if those two were the people on the Jungle Cruise with you, the two sort of Arendelle historians, that would be so fun. Oh, that would be really funny, because it'd be funny, and they could go like off script and like say different things. So when they said, oh, they're gonna redo the Jungle Cruise, I was like, go for it. I'm all for it. Please go for it, because just give it a storyline. Don't focus it on being so funny. And thank you, Kara. I think it's a great compliment. I love having Skipper energy. If I worked at Disney World, I would love to either work at the Jungle Cruise, the Tower of Terror, or Rise of the Resistance. So those would be the big three. But Jungle Cruise, apparently, like, they can't really go. Like, you have to read the script. And, like, listen, not to toot my own horn or anything. I'm sure I do pretty okay. I'm sure I could rock that script. But like, I think they get in trouble if they don't follow the thing. You know what I mean? So magic carpets, you're right. Magic carpets Aladdin isn't really needed either, but it takes such a small footprint that it's not like you could replace it with something, you know? So, oh, the Citizens of Hollywood, exactly. Imagine that. I would love to see some just like off the cuff improv Jungle Cruise, because those guys are so funny, you know? All those, I miss the Citizens of Hollywood so much. I love that show. I used to sit there. I used to stand in the corner of the street like this, just like watching them. Just like, they're so entertaining. I love that. Disney World needs to get their entertainment back. I'm having a lot of thought. I'm doing a lot of Universal videos right now because I'm having a better time at Universal, if I can be frank. I love Disney World. Please don't get it twisted. But it's just like, there's really, for me, there's not really much going on. So let's see. Let me see. Let's go look for some more questions. 360 Dominic, you asked, is the pool deep in Aquatica? Yes, the pool can be deep if you go to the end, but it's very long, and they actually have two pools. One is a still water pool, and one is a wave pool. So you don't have to go all the way to the end. You kind of can go up to a certain level to whenever you feel comfortable. You kind of walk in, you know what I mean? So if you feel like you're going too deep, just back up. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep. Hello, Luke. Good to meet you. Mayizes Ahmed. Let's see. Easter tips for Universal. You gotta like wake up early. You gotta get a reservation for Hagrid's as soon as possible. And just have fun. It's so, do the Raptor encounter. I love the Raptor encounter. You know, and just you know, so maybe start at if you can get a virtual line for Hagrid's later in the day, you don't need to start your day at Islands Adventure. It's really, it's just, yeah. Let's see. Betty Shambles wouldn't last an hour in the jungle. It'd be funny to watch, though. Let's see. Would you be going to Blizzard Beach anytime soon? I'm going to Blizzard Beach tomorrow, which reminds me I need to buy tickets. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to buy some tickets to Blizzard Beach because I don't have those. Blizzard Beach tickets. Do you need a reservation for Blizzard Beach? I don't think so, right? Let's see how busy it is. I don't even know how actually busy it is. It also opens at 11. Luke, I am familiar with the Foo Fighters. I have not listened to the latest album. I like Monkey Wrench. That's all I got. My revenge. Don't wanna be your monkey wrench. Don't want to be an accident. I didn't see the Velocicoaster hat. Let me go look at it. Hi, Doodoo. Come here. Come here. Oh. It's my dog. There we go. Hello, the baby. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you, cat. Your heart, baby. Thank you, thank you. Go. Okay, let's see. I don't know what this Velocicoaster is. Put a link here in the chat and I can go look at that. I'm going to find out. I got to buy those tickets right now. So we're going to select tickets. They said some with blockouts and some without. So I've got to go select tickets over here. Blockouts, so 1 day park tickets without blockouts. Because blockouts are Blizzard Beach. start May 29th. And I guess that's summer for them. So we're good now, even though spring break is pretty busy. You'd figure they have it blocked out here too, but we're not gonna worry about that. So we're gonna add that to the cart. Let's see. Emily says, just wanted to let you know I love your intros. The music is great, and I love to see what catchy name you come up with. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. I used to name the videos on YouTube. I used to name them like the catchy name that I wanted to call it. Like I called it like Hello Holy Land and stuff like that. But I realized to get more people to see my videos, you kind of have to like play the game and go for like a normal like my day at Holy Land or my day at Universal and stuff like that in the actual YouTube title. And I realized I was like, oh, I still want to come up with the fun like episode names. So I'll just stick that in the intro. So thank you. At Magic Kingdom, how long does it take to get from the parking lot to the actual park? 15-ish minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the day, right? I would say. Would you guys agree? Good day from Australia. Me and my 16-year-old daughter love watching your channel together. She especially loves Ellison. Oh, thank you. And singing along to your outro music. I gotta put the outro back in. I know. I gotta put the outro back in. Sometimes I forget to film stuff for the intro and the outro, though, you know? But I need to put that in more because I do like that song. The song here, I'll type it out over here if anyone actually wants to listen to it. I'm going to type it right here in the chat. This is the name of the song. And you can find it on YouTube. That's it right there. So that's me doing you solid. Have I heard the song My Hero? I have. It goes, there goes my hero. Watch him as it goes. Right? Any chance of a dog-friendly hotel? Yeah, actually, I want to stay at the Fort Wilderness Cabins. I want to stay there for a video because you can bring your dog, and there's a dog park there, and I think that'd be really cool. Ellison has a dog as well, and we'd probably bring them both and have some fun. But it was really expensive. The last I checked, I was like, oh, why don't we go? My birthday's next week, so I was like, oh, why don't we go for my birthday? It was like $400 a night, so I was like, no, I can't do that. So that'll be like an off-season thing. Okay. Yeah, I gotta buy these tickets. I'm just gonna buy it now. You know when you like look at something and you're like, do I want to buy this? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it. We want to go to Blizzard Beach. We're gonna go at 11. Thank you, Paul. I don't even want to say it. I turn 29 years old next week. Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, I guess technically next week on Saturday. Oh. Am I excited? Yeah, I guess. At least I'm still, like, in my 20s. You know what I mean? And, like, I also think that, like, it's not until your 30s that you actually get to do really what you want to do. So I've got a year to make this YouTube channel become super, super popular. And then we can start rolling in it, you know? We have a good couple years doing that. So, Rob, you gotta tell me what it's like, man. They have my information already. Alright, here we go. I have read and agreed to the terms and the conditions. Oh, yeah. Alright. My order is confirmed. It says I need a reservation. It says, reminder, you still have to make a reservation. For Blizzard Beach? Well, let's look into it. Oh my god. What if I'm... No, it's just the dry parks. Hey TJ, thank you for joining me. The check knees lights. Ugh. Am I going to the Orlando Informer event? I don't know yet. I usually kind of find out a little bit closer to the actual event. I'm excited. I hope I go. I've gone to every other one. So I'd like to think that, I can go. So I get invited, full disclosure. So usually they'll kind of let me know at some point, like, hey, would you like to go? So that's usually how it goes. It is a really great event, so I'd like to go again. You know what I mean? So and hopefully by then, the Velocicoaster is open. Vincent has ate at the Ford's Garage. I've never eaten at Ford's Garage. I'm familiar with it, but I've never been. I know there's one nearby Margaritaville as well, right? There's like one in the Margaritaville area. That's where like Bongo's Cuban Cafe relocated. I should probably do like a little video there because they have kind of like a little, it's like Sunset Walk, I think it's what it's called. So it's like their own little version of City Walk. And that might be kind of fun to see what they got going on over there. I might die if I would love, like, honestly, Orlando Informer has done such a good job with those events and having everything available, things like Hagrid and food and all that, all the characters. Like, it just feels like a normal day at the park, you know? So, like, I think I wouldn't be surprised, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it is available. So, so Robert, I actually did the Mardi Gras water park. I did Island H2O. I went on opening day or one of the days around that day, whenever it first opened years ago, and it was okay. It was just okay, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's probably different now. I'd like to see how it improved, but I remember going that first day and being like, woof. I was like, ugh. I did not have a good time. It was so busy. It was all concrete. That was my big problem. It was just so hot, and there was no shade, and it was so busy. There was nowhere to sit. There was nowhere to sit around. People were like making their camps where they would leave all their shoes and their towels, just like regular tables for the food places. Like, it was bad. So I would be curious to see how it's been since then. I know I think Danny702, she's a vlogger, kind of hangs out with a lot of, like, we have a lot of mutual friends and stuff like that, and she's a cool chick. I like her a lot. I gotta hang out more with those guys, but she did a video there recently, I think, so I should probably watch that and see what it's like. Truthfully, I must admit, I don't really watch that many other theme park vlogs. Like, I live here and I go out all the time and stuff like that, so it's hard. It's like I just kind of do my own thing, and I'll pop in every so often and watch others if there's something going on that interests me. Like, Jackie went to Dockside, and I was like, oh, I should watch that because I am going to Dockside. So I should watch that Island H2O video and see what that's like. But let's see. Thank you for the t-shirt compliment. What are my thoughts on the COVID vaccine? I think it's important and everyone should get it. I apologize if you answered my question. I like Blizzard Beach more than Typhoon Lagoon. Typhoon Lagoon I bought one time. They have this really great deal for Florida residents that you pay $80 and you get an annual pass for the water parks, but until after 2. So, like, you can go in after 2 o'clock, which is great because, I would just be like, oh, whatever, I'll just show up for the last 3 or 4 hours that the park was open. Like, that's all I really wanted to be there for anyway. And I went to Blizzard Beach more than I went to Typhoon Lagoon, because Typhoon Lagoon is cool. Like, it has a cool, like, a wave pool, but the rides aren't as thrilling. And I think there's more group rides over there than there are single slide rides. And at that time when I had that pass, I was kind of just hanging out by myself a lot, or I'd go and do videos by myself. So, like, I didn't have anyone to ride the group rides with, and it felt, like, weird. I didn't want to get on the big tube with a bunch of strangers, But they had that, like, themed ride, and I did that one. That's, like, based off of Sea. And they have the Crush and Gusher. That was actually kind of fun now that I think about it. But, I mean, Blizzard Beach has the big summit plummet. I love that. And thank you, Kara. Why you compliment me all the time? You're so nice. Yeah. And Luke, I will think about listening to the Foo Fighters. I'm not going to listen to the Foo Fighters, all right? You guys want to see something cool? Ready? Zoom in. It's because I'm using a real camera. Okay, back to that. But Typhoon Lagoon Paul. It has more shade. It's a shadier park. Blizzard Beach is not as shady, and like to get to all the rides, you have to go on the ski lift, which is cool the first 2 times. Every other time you're just like, oh god, come on. But it is cool to go up to the top and stuff like that. So yeah. No, Blizzard Beach is not better than Volcano Bay. I still think that Volcano Bay is the best water park, point blank. There's just so much to do. It's big. It's beautiful. All sand. Everywhere you can put your stuff down, there's sand, right? You know, it's a big difference. You know, if you get a beach chair, you want it to be on the beach. So, that's fantastic. Am I originally from the area? No, I'm not. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and I moved here 7 years ago to live near the theme parks because I like them a lot. Something I wish I did. I wish I started making these videos as soon as I moved here because I would have gotten in a little bit early and I think that would have helped me out. And I had a lot of free time. So I should have done that. You know. Oh well. Let's see. Hey Vincent, what do you like about most living in Florida and what do you hate about living in Florida? Thinking about moving one day. That's great, man. Also, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I try to be pretty cool, man. So that's very kind of you. What I love about living in Florida? Obviously, I love the weather is great. I could not live in the cold. I like the idea of it, but I couldn't do it. I like that there's so much to do here. You've got the theme parks, you've got the beaches. My family's in Miami, and like, you know, it's really pretty. You know, it's nice for that. What do I hate about living here? It's humid as hell, man. The weather's nice, but sometimes it's really bad. There's no mountains. I really like mountains. I like the idea of mountains. And we don't really have that here in Florida. The people sometimes are not the best. There's a lot of weirdos in Florida, as you probably figured out. So I almost sometimes kind of like living in Orlando in the tourist area because it is just a lot of tourists. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of random people from different places. I think like you go 2 counties out of Orlando and then you get the real Florida, you know, the real Florida. And that's it's not that great. So that's kind of how I feel about it. So I just live here in Orlando because I like being close to the theme parks, the big theme park capital of the world. And if I thought about moving somewhere else, I've thought about like moving to California and like doing Disneyland and being like a Disneyland person. But yeah, it's like, I'm happy I don't live there right now because it's rough. It's crazy that the theme parks are just opening up. Ugh. What part of Miami am I from? I was born and raised in Kendall, Southwest Kendall. So all the way at the end, all the way on the side. Oh, so I gotta blow my nose again. Sorry, I have a really stuffy nose. It kind of rained today, and I think that's messing me up. Sorry about that. BRB. We're back in business. All right, we're back. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, you see him sitting there over there? My farting. No. That was me. I was blowing my nose. Rude. Yeah, California's pretty great, right? You get the slopes and the sand. That's pretty darn nice, I suppose. And you have Disneyland, but it's also really big. It's like a whole... How far were the Miami Zoo? I was close to Metro Zoo. It's Miami Zoo now, or Zoo Miami now. I thought about going to Miami and doing a video there. I think that'd be kind of fun, but Miami's like kind of COVID crazy right now. So, how much have I used the park hopping? Not that much, honestly. Like, I don't really do so much park hopping when I go to the parks and stuff like that. And like 90% of the time, I know it kind of sounds like lame, but if I go, I'm going just to like do the video. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, me and Jackie are originally from Miami. Did we know each other in Miami, Luke? No, we did not. Okay, here we go. Oh no, I'm getting spammed. This person is spamming us. So we're going to put them in timeout. And I guess, hold on, sorry. I'm just trying to get this person spamming like crazy. So I'm just going to leave them like that and hide user, I guess. Maybe a little proactive. Sorry about that, folks. Had a little bit of a technical issue. So, Miami Seaquarium's still there. I remember actually bought a Miami Seaquarium annual pass for I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. I just was like, oh. I was like, I'll go all the time when I still lived in Miami, and I think I went maybe 2 or 3 times. It was fine. What Disney show are you most excited to see? I don't know. Loki seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a new Star Wars show coming out, right? There's going to be the Bad Batch. That'll be cool. I'm excited for that. Oh my God, Obi-Wan. You're right. Obi-Wan is the one to be excited about. My bad. Forgot about Obi-Wan. That's the one I'm the most excited for. So that'll be really, really cool. Why are you sad, honey bun? Oh no, here we go. Getting ready. But I haven't been to Zoo Miami or Metro Zoo. I haven't been there in a long time. Yeah. I gotta do more zoos. There's like some really good zoos in Central Florida, apparently. And I just like, I don't even know where to go. You know what I mean? Santa's Enchanted Forest. Oh, Santa's Enchanted Forest. Robert's talking about this thing that used to show up every year around Christmas time. It was called Santa's Enchanted Forest, and it was basically a carnival. It was a big fair that come out, and it was themed for Christmas and stuff like that. And it was like right by the highway in Miami. Now that I think about it, I used to be so excited for it because it was like the closest theme park experience you'd get in Miami. But now that I actually look at it, and like now that like I live here and I'm close to the theme parks, like actual parks, like Santa's Enchanted Forest is kind of trashy, right? Have I ever been to Vegas? I've never been to Vegas. I would like to go soon. There's something called Omega Mart, and it's for Meow Wolf, if anyone's familiar. Also, have a good night, Rod. Thank you for coming in. It's Meow Wolf is what it's called, and it looks really, really cool. They do like exploring, like this like big like explore where you go inside of a drink thing and you go into like, it looks really cool. So please look it up. That would be, I'd love to see that. Just see Vegas in general. I'm not like a big, honestly, like I have a couple drinks, but I'm not like a big drinker and stuff like that. So I don't really want to get like trashed and wasted. I'm not like really like a gambler. Rather, I should say, I shouldn't gamble because I feel like I would, but I should stay away from that, you know. So I feel like I have an addictive personality at times. But yeah, man, spam bots, so weird. I just blocked them. I hate it because I was like, I don't even want to. risk it, you know. I'm just the one guy doing a little baby live stream for you guys. But so thank you all for watching, by the way. It's all 54 of you right now, as it seems. It's really nice of you guys to just hang out here, and I hope you enjoy just sitting here talking with me, even though I'm not really doing anything cool. I'm just talking and talking and talking. Let's see. Have you and or will you go to the many Disneylands in Asia? I would love to go to all the Asian parks. They all look awesome. They all got the Marvel stuff, you know. Like, I want to go on the Iron Man ride. I want to take a picture with Iron Man. I want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. I want to go on Mystic Manor. I want to go to Shanghai Disneyland. I want to go on their Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that would be awesome. Good evening from Brazil. Obrigado. Bienvenue. Have a good night, Luke. Oh my god, yeah, the Halloween event. I never went into the haunted house, Robert. I never went inside the actual haunted house. I just went to, like, the carnival part. But yeah, it's pretty trashy. Now that I think about it in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of lame. Do they still do that? Do you know if they still do that? Hi, Honey Bun. Hello, hope you feel better. Hope you feel happy. And watch my videos. Okay. Have I been to Bucky's in Daytona? I have not been to Bucky's in Daytona yet. I'm glad that there's a Bucky's closer, Jax, but I just haven't made the drive yet. I'd like to, because I actually really had a great time at Bucky's. And, like, they had some food that looked really good, but I haven't quite mustered up the energy to go drive an hour or so to go there and have a pulled pork sandwich. But maybe one day. I'm glad it's here, though. I'll definitely make a stop whenever I'm going out in that direction. I'll definitely make a stop because, like, that place was pretty awesome. Like, I get the hype. Any dates on the soft opening for Velocicoaster? I got no idea, man. Your guess is as good as mine. It looks good, though. And it seems like they're testing it more and more every day. So that's pretty great, right? A show, Opium in Las Vegas. Opium, Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Adults only. This looks so vulgar. I'm not going to that. Oh, I don't really know. Oh, there's a dog. I'm looking at pictures of this show. Hi, Honey Bun. Hi, George. Hi, Aloha, Jax. Hi, hello, Robert. And Noah Man 1234. Did I see the leaks? Do you mean the Velocicoaster leaks? I did see them. And, you know, I'm not going to post anything like that. I'm sure if you look, you might be able to see. Yeah, just got to look it up. Some guy, what it looks like some third shift, some third party construction guy just walked around the Velocicoaster and filmed the queue, and you got to see some stuff, which was actually really kind of cool to see. So I hope that we eventually get to, like, actually go inside soon, because that'd be really, really cool. It was exciting to see, I have to admit. But yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. That guy's definitely gonna get fired, right? He's totally gonna get fired. Shout out my channel. Shoutouts to AJTG. AJTG, there you go. Gotcha. Today, Velocicoaster had the queue inspected by the inspectors. That's kind of fun. I hope that's true. The Born Soft opening, that was pretty special. Yeah, I was there too. I went on the soft opening day. Oh, thank you for the Vegas money, Smolder. I'll be sure to burn those $2 as soon as I can. Victor, I do want to go to Williamsburg Busch Gardens. That would be really, really cool. Do you think Disney will build a 5th theme park? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what Disney World is doing? Disney World is opening one ride for their 50th anniversary. And I know it's not entirely their fault, but I don't think Disney's looking to really try to impress people right now. You know? They're just watching COVID numbers. I think they're watching vaccination numbers. Really. Hi, Vincent. Can you bring your pup into the frame? He's kind of just chilling. So, look. You see him? It's right here. I'm gonna leave. Can my baby? Hi. Hi, happiness. Hi, happiness. There he is. Let's see. Man, I finally had Gideon's cookies, and they were so fire. Yeah, Gideon's is legit. Gideon's is all about the hype, and I think those cookies are phenomenal. Their cake is really good, too. It does take a long time to go, and, like, it's like, you could, I know everyone's like, oh, you could drive to the one in downtown and get it before you actually get your Gideon's or pepper. And, like, it's true. But I understand that people on vacation don't want to drive downtown for some cookies. They don't want to leave the theme park bubble. You know what I mean? So it's worth it. It's worth it. Just get there early, though. I haven't been recently, and I should try and go again and see how long it really takes to get in. So, let's see. Let's see. What do we got here? Can my channel please get a shout out? 350 subs. Hey, thank you, TJ Lovelady. That's very kind of you, man. Thanks for the vlogs. Definitely lets me vacation through you. Cool. Dude, you need to plan these. You need to plan these. Plan these. Plan these. Yeah, what do you think of that? I'm just kidding. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's very kind of you. Oh, man. I know. I should schedule these. I feel so lazy, but I'm really busy right now in work, and I'm just working a lot, and I don't have as much free time as I'd like, and I need to schedule things better. The number one way to succeed at YouTube, I think I've kind of figured out, is consistency. You just got to do more videos, more and more and more videos all the time. Just put out a million, zillion videos of different live streams. Live streams require like a lot of effort. I have to be present the entire time. I have to sit here and talk for an hour. I could not do what like a Resort TV 1 does, or like a lot of those other live streamers that they just like walk around the park all day for 4 hours with their cameras and they're still set up and stuff like that. And I've seen what that looks like. It's like a thing. Like it's a rig, you know? So like I couldn't do that. That's tough to me. And like I like making the videos, you know? Editing the videos is a really fun thing. You know, like it's fun to do. So just doing the thing, the live stream the whole time, it's not for me. I couldn't do that. I could do that every so often, you know, with you guys and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, thank you, Life in the Parks. I'm happy that it's doing better too. Like I got lucky. I've made a couple videos recently that have done well, and it's helping me. And I think honestly focusing a little bit more on Universal has helped me more than trying to do Disney videos like everybody else and stuff like that. So I like what's going on right now, and it's a steady stream, you know. So we'll see what the end of the year looks like, right? I gotta hit it big with Velocicoaster, right? Oh, I'm so excited. Even Florida resident edits loves your videos. That's good, I guess. I'm glad he did one video about me, and I'm not asking for any more videos and stuff like that. So I'm glad, but I think sometimes like the videos that he makes himself they're pretty harmless. He does seem to really dislike Michael K and Jim Jagger, which is, you know, like whatever. That's your like you know whatever, think what you want to think. But I think sometimes even like a fun video still kind of, the people in the comments are really mean. They can be really mean sometimes, and I'm like, oh my lord. So like even when he did that video of me, there was a lot of people who were like, oh, actually I like Vincent, he's cool. But then there were some people who were just like, this guy's a tool, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know you, man. Leave me alone, you know. And it's bound to happen. Like, you know, it's just a fact of life. You're gonna get people who are really mean or weird and stuff like that. So, oh, now that's an interesting development. That's some tea right there you just dropped. Wait, what? How do you all know this? That's weird. Average Adventures, we love your videos. Thank you. Blurry finger points to you. Look at that. Sorry, that's the power of a good quality camera right there, folks. Let's see. Rope jockey Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Hey, good luck. Aloha, Jax. I hope it works out for you. I'd like to go to Magic Kingdom soon. I should do more like rope drop, be there in the morning. Because then you can get on more rides, you know? I'm do something really nasty. Sorry, I spit up a hair. Like a mustache got into my mouth. A mustache hair. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I miss when you were on Twitter. I miss Twitter too. But it does no longer serve me. You know, it no longer benefits me. So because of that, it's like, I'm just not on it, and I don't want to fight anybody. I'm not trying to like go up there and it's all just people fighting people, right? So I figured I still read it. Like I use like a fake account to just like read news because it is the best way to get instant theme park news. Hey, this is happening right now. Hey, they're letting people into this and not. I just don't talk or anything like that on there. So, oh, it's Kara. Kara is. I knew it. No, yeah, there, yeah. It's like whatever. It's yeah, full resin edit. It's fine. The videos are fun. They're fun to watch. I admit I'll watch them. I like it because it's the stuff. It's all I really watch, so it's fun to kind of see parody videos sometimes. Even though sometimes they feel a little bit more mean-spirited than they should. But whatever. That's all I really got to say about that. Hey, Vincent, our first trip to Universal will be this July. I hope you enjoy it. Universal is fantastic. I hope you have the best trip ever. Are you staying on site? Staying on site? You got to stay on site at Universal. It's really going to help you out. Twitter is only good for PS5 drops. Let me tell you, TJ, here. I'll tell you my story about my PlayStation 5 drop. So, one morning, I woke up at 6 a.m. to do this Target drop because there's a guy, his name's like Matt, and he has a Twitter that all he does is talk about the drops for PlayStation 5s. And he's like, hey, they're going to drop it at Target, 8 a.m. drop. So we did it, and it was like, it was insane. It was so dramatic. They were like, it's dropping. It's drop right now. Go, go, go. So everyone did it, and there was this guy who had like this live stream, and he's like, guys, it's drop right now. Everyone go check. And I kept clicking. I clicked for like 45 minutes, legitimately. 45 minutes. Refresh. He's like, keep clicking. It's going to say that there's not anything available, but you just have to keep clicking. And I did that, and I was like, ah! And then finally, it confirmed. And I was like, yes. I got the PlayStation. I'm going to pick it up later today at the Winter Garden Target. Yes, we're going to do it. And then I get to work, and I get an email from Target, and it says, we ran out of inventory for the item you ordered, so we're canceling your order. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. So, if anyone doesn't know, PlayStation 5s are literally impossible to get. Like, they go up on the websites wherever they sell them, all the GameStops, Targets, and stuff like that, and it's like, they're gone in like a minute. It's like a hot mess. The websites always crash, and it sucks. You know what I mean? So, I caved, I must admit, and I bought it off a guy on Facebook. And I paid $700 instead of $500, which at the time, my decision was, well, I already have the $500 that I want to use to buy the PlayStation, and the stimulus is coming. You know, you're getting that stimulus money, so I was willing to use some of that extra stimulus money to get the PlayStation, and I felt okay about it. So I think it's resellers, you know, bots and stuff like that, right? That's how it is for everything, isn't it? Like every sort of new exclusive merchandise item, any tickets for any sort of events, it's people. There's a whole culture of people who are trying to make money from selling things that people want to buy by buying it all. You know, I see that they do like Pokemon cards and stuff like that too, like Animal Crossing stuff. Yeah, it stinks. Like it is really lame. So I don't really like that kind of stuff. I'll be honest with you, but you know, what can you do, right? It's the hustle. You got to respect the hustle. It's not hustle. It's very rude in my opinion. I don't like it. You know, I thought about. I started thinking about this more and more, Mick. What you ask about vlogging full time. Of course, I'd love to do that. That would be really cool. But I've got a really cool job that I enjoy now, and I enjoy doing that job. So like, I'm pretty happy with this kind of double life I have right now, where I'll put videos out every so often. You know, at least once a week. I try to do at least once a week a video, and then have like my job that, you know, I do well and I get decent money that allows me to make these videos in my free time. So everything I do is within my realm of theme parks. So I live in a theme park bubble, like I truly do. So that's nice to do. And like, I think, I don't know, like I don't know if I could do full-time theme park vlogging. I feel like if I ever did it, I would have to do, I was to say it would have to be like a Tim Tracker kind of situation, where they've kind of like shifted more to like their personal life, and they have a whole big group of fans who like love their life and what's going on with their family and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'd really like to do that. As to say, oh, that's what I have to do, but I don't know if I'd really want. I'd probably want to do the theme park stuff, but I have issues kind of like feigning enthusiasm for a lot of stuff. Like I can't go to like, I have difficult going to like a theme park or like an Epcot or Magic Kingdom and finding something new to do. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I don't really get excited about like cupcakes and stuff like that. It's just not for me. That's not how I like to do videos and stuff. So I will say, like, some of the, like Paging Mr. Morrow, like Nate, he does a really great job, and he's got a lot of cool topics. And when he goes to the parks, it's a great time. So like he rocks it out pretty well, and even Jackie as well. Like they both do a really, really good job with that kind of stuff because they go pretty frequently. But I don't know if I could do like every day. I wish I could be like one of those like those vloggers who like they do like one video a month and it gets like 1 million views and that's like enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. You said I'm almost 30. I'm 29 in a couple days, and then I gotta start figuring out what I want to do. What do you think about Universal Beijing Resort? Oh, sorry. Very quick question. Average Adventures. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which has been fantastic. I know a lot more about it than when I started. I got it for the first time, and I was like, I have no idea what any of this is, but I will learn, right? I will learn. Whenever I want to learn how to do something specific, I will look up a video on YouTube, and it'll teach me how to do it, and now I know how to do it. So that's been helping me out a lot. What do you think about Universal Beijing? It looks great. There's a website. It's like themeparks.com with an X, and that one's pretty cool. Like that, you get to see a lot of, like they have construction pictures all the time, and that's really cool to see. So calling it now, when HHN comes around, your channel's gonna blow up. I hope so. I just got to be on top of the ball. I gotta get those nights off for Halloween Horror Nights. Do like a weekend and put those videos out as soon as possible. I hope it works out for you as well, Ahmed. Cabana Bay is really great though. So, and I would love. I know I missed it, dude. It was so lame. Like, God, the ride broke down, and like, I was really there just for like the research, you know, like just like research for the video and like, oh, see what it was like. But I waited in line long enough that I was like, damn, man, I would like to ride this ride, but I have an opportunity to ride it whenever, so it's, you know, I'll be fine. I would love to go to London. I would love to go to Disneyland Paris. That'd be awesome, you know? Have you seen any leaked houses? No, I haven't seen anything for Halloween Horror Nights. We know what, Beetlejuice, right? And then like the puppet one. I think those are the two that they've like officially confirmed. I haven't seen anything else. I know there's like this like speculation map that they use to like show what's apparently going to be there and stuff. But I haven't seen anything else. So I'm excited for Horror Nights though. And I hope that when it comes around, it's more like how it used to be and not like how it was last year with all the plexiglass and stuff like that. I didn't really care for the plexiglass. I mean, I get why they had to do it, obviously, but I didn't find it as like, I don't know, it was weird. It wasn't as effective, and so I'm hoping by the time October and September comes around, things will be better in the world as far as vaccinations and things like that. So, and hopefully by the time the UK people get to show up, right? We love our Brits. They love our theme parks, so we gotta bring them in. Oof. What did I think about Zack Snyder's Justice League? I loved it. Okay, I didn't love it. Sorry, I should say. I liked it a lot. Hey, just recently found your channel. Hey, yeah, thank you, Birdsong. Thank you for hanging out with me during this little live stream. Just a little random pop-up live stream. Hey, Ahmed says, keep up the good work and have a helpful video. Yeah, I hope you guys, thank you, Ahmed and your little sister. I hope you guys like the videos. I hope they help in some way. I'll try and put out some more that hopefully help. So, but if you have any questions, please, don't hesitate to ask. I have my email on my videos that I use for vlogging, so you can always ask me something there, send me an email, and I do respond. I do respond to emails, so if someone has an email and have a question, you can ask me, and I'll try to get to it in a timely manner. Some people do message me sometimes, like, oh, we're planning a trip here and doing this and this. What do you think is the best way to do this? And I feel like a little travel agent, where I'm like, tick, 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 So, watcha! Nice to see you on stream. Hey, nice to see you watching me on stream. Your intro gets stuck in my head every time. Love from North Carolina? Yeah, North Carolina. Well, thank you, Alexandra. I hope you like that. My first H10 was Sweet 16. I miss the old website. I miss the old website. The old website was really cool. And I think that they have that, like, archived. Like, you can look that up somewhere. I wish there was someone else to talk, because I'm tired of talking. Oh, man. Grant Lewis says, spread positive love every day. Okay, I will. I'm sorry if I seemed negative at any point. I apologize. Da, 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 da. Gotta make a move in a place that's right for me. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Have I stayed at Sapphire Falls? I have stayed at Sapphire Falls. I like Sapphire Falls. I think out of all those modern resorts, I feel like I kind of like it the most because it's got a really good bar. The rooms are pretty cool. And it's also got the boat. I love the universal boats as a form of transportation. Those are my favorites. Like, those boats are so convenient. I'll do that over a bus any day. So, that's my thoughts on that. I would love for Sapphire Falls to open soon. I like Aventura, too. Aventura is a great time. So, like, whenever those hotels open up, I will definitely do those. Any hotel you haven't stayed at yet? I have not stayed at Hard Rock. I have not stayed at the Hard Rock. I have stayed at the other hotels pre-vlogging. Like, I got to stay at those before. I've never stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel, so I've never done the Fender guitar rental. I'll be honest, with this shirt here, I just got this at Uniqlo because it was $7. I don't know how to play guitar. I'm a fraud. I just like the way it looked, and I think Uniqlo has cool shirt designs. I'm booked for Sapphire Falls. Sapphire Falls is opening. Now you're making me look it up. When do they open? June. Well, I'll be damned. Sapphire Falls is opening in June. That's so fun. Let's see. Oh, what happened to the WoW live chat? Jim, you're right. My World of Warcraft chat, here's two things. I tried playing World of Warcraft on a live stream. Didn't work out well for me because I was focusing too much on the chat, not playing the game. And I don't know. I just wanted to see what it was like to be a video game live streamer for a day. And it didn't really go that well. Also, I canceled my WoW subscription. I have such a love-hate relationship with World of Warcraft where I'll play for a month and I'm like, what's the point? I can't even commit to raiding and doing this and that and stuff. So we kind of dropped that. Let's see. Nightmare shows. Favorite song currently. If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know by the 1975. I like that song. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I mean, Universal has a nighttime show. They actually have a show with fireworks on right now. And aren't we supposed to get... Does anyone know if we get Harmonious this year? Like Epcot's show? Is that happening this year, or they're just getting it ready for next year? What are your thoughts on the new Disneyland expansion plans? I don't know. I don't really know what to think about it. It looks very blue sky, where like it doesn't like look practical. Does that make sense? I don't really know what to expect. It looks small. But once we find out more, and if like it's actually going to happen, then maybe I'll be more excited. Because weren't they going to be like, oh, we're going to build this big old hotel in Disney Springs. It's going to be beautiful. But like it never happened. So who knows if this is actually going to happen, right? Maybe October for Harmonious. That would be great. I would feel better about Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary if we got Ratatouille and Harmonious. But then it would kind of feel like Epcot's anniversary, and more so than like the whole resort's 50th anniversary, because Epcot's getting all the stuff then, right? Which, by the way, I'm going to say it now that dust is settled. I love Disney World. You know, I always got to say it. I saw Epcot Forever, that show. I saw that one time. I did not care for that show. I thought it was lame, boring. I also it's unfair because I didn't really grow up with Epcot. I never went to Epcot as a kid, so I didn't really care to hear what is it, veggie, fruit, veggie, fruit. I just thought it was so corny that they used it was Epcot's history, and then the song that ends the show was A Whole New World by Aladdin. That's not the same, right? Those are my thoughts. So I'm excited for Harmonious because they're not trying to pander to the Epcot audience, the Epcot purists. We're just going to get a new show, and they're going to say, this is our show. We got Moana in different languages. Deal with it. Veggie, fruit, veggie, fruit. That's from, it's like a show that was at Epcot. Food Rocks, I think it was called. Right? I'm probably not saying it right because I don't really know it. But I believe that's what it was. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. You got a friend in me. Kitchen Cabaret. Sorry. What's Food Rocks? Food Rocks was something, though, right? Kitchen Cabaret or Food Rocks? Which one is it? Let me look it up. Kitchen Cabaret. Kitchen Cabaret Epcot. Kitchen Cabaret was the 13-minute audio animatronic show opening day attraction. It was replaced in 1994 by Food Rocks, which is the same thing, but just more modern, I guess. Interesting. After Tron is open, would you want them to refurb Space Mountain? I would love for them to refurb that Space Mountain. They had remember when they changed the Epcot, the Epcot. What the heck am I saying? The exit of Space Mountain, and they made that little walkway with the lamp and it was like modern. That to me was what I feel like they're gonna update Tomorrowland to look like the exit of Space Mountain. If it makes sense. You know what I'm talking about if you've been on Space Mountain. There's like a little area that doesn't match with everything else. It feels very modern and clean and white. I think that's how they're going to change Tomorrowland. If they do that, I'm all here for it. So, yeah, I would hope that they would update Space Mountain to some extent. Because it could definitely use some love. And it seems like Disney right now does not mind changing old rides to make them more modern. Which, honestly, I think is a pretty smart move. New track? Yeah, I guess. It's to me, I don't find Space Mountain that uncomfortable. You know, like, it doesn't shake my head around or anything like that. So, yeah, it needs that mid-century mod feel. Exactly what you just said, Allie. Like, that's literally 100%. That's what I meant, you know. So, like, that would be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, because that Tron ride's going to show up, and it's going to look so different compared to the rest of Tomorrowland. So I feel like they're gonna make it look more like the one in Shanghai Disneyland. Let me see what the one in Shanghai Disneyland looks like. Shanghai Tomorrowland. Huh, I don't really see any pictures of like the land. It seems like in Shanghai Disneyland, if you look it up on Google, the only structure there is the Tron building. Like, everything else is just open nothing. There's a lot of, like, a field and, like, a little building. But, like, not, like, anything else. That's kind of weird. I mean, it looks cool, but also kind of looks like a cluster F. Tomorrowland's not retro right now. Tomorrowland is not retro. It's, like, not... It's just, like, not anything, in my opinion. They really need to bring back annual passes. Yeah, when are they going to start selling those again? I still have my annual pass, and I got to renew it pretty soon. And I'm trying to, like, figure it out, you know? I have a gold pass for Florida residents, and I'm thinking about upgrading to a platinum, because with the gold pass, you're blocked out on Christmas week and, like some week in spring break, which I think is now, honestly. And I would like to be able to go on Christmas for like a video eventually. Like it would be like a business upgrade where I would be upgrading the pass so that I can do videos during Christmas time and stuff. But also I'm like, I don't want to be at Disney World on Christmas time. But I've never actually been on Christmas Day, or I've never actually been to Disney World on New Year's Eve, and I should be able to upgrade. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if it'd be worth it. Are they gonna do fireworks this year? Who knows, right? I would hate to upgrade my pass thinking that I could be at Epcot for New Year's Eve, and then they're just like, oh, we're not gonna do anything, you know? Shout out to my mom, Pam. She's the best around, and nothing's ever gonna bring Pam down. Pam's the best around. Oh, man. I have the preferred pass for Universal. Just regular old, keep it simple. No blockouts, free parking. That's all I need, baby. Cheap. It's cheaper than Disney. Just saying. Leaked Velocicoaster queue. Thoughts? I have seen it. I like what I see. A little different than what I imagined, but I like what I see so far. It looks very modern. What are your thoughts on the Mighty Ducks show? Haven't seen it. Never saw Mighty Ducks. Don't care for it. Avoid Christmas week like the plague. You're right. But how else am I going to make a video about how busy Disney World is on Christmas. Oh, look, it's so busy. Can you believe this? Can you guys believe how busy it is? So crazy. If Velocicoaster is this year, what's in the works for next year? Who knows, honestly. Velocicoaster seems like it's the big thing right now, and then I don't know. Who knows? They maybe they gotta like announce something, right? They'll probably announce something soon. Maybe. Who knows? I don't really. But I wouldn't be surprised. I know right now Universal's getting a lot of love, but I wouldn't be surprised if like that's like the last big thing they get for a second. Maybe we'll get something in the Blue Man Group. A lot of people seem to think that they're going to build something at the Blue Man Group, but there's not really any. No one really knows, right? So who's to say? I don't understand annual passes that don't include parking. I don't either. I really, really don't. What do you think about the changes to Jungle Cruise? I love them. We talked about Jungle Cruise a little earlier. I don't care for the current version. I don't think it's very exciting. I don't think it's very funny. So I am excited for the new Jungle Cruise because it'll give it a fresh coat of paint. It'll give us some new animatronics, a new story. I like all that. So should they do that for other rides? Oh, totally. They should absolutely do that for other rides at Disney World. Space Mountain should get some refurb. Splash Mountain's going to get changed eventually. Yeah. Let's see. What do you think about the changes to Jungle Cruise? And do you think Disney will retheme any other rides? Oh, wait. I just answered that. Duh. Any thoughts on vlogging? The Galactic Cruise? You mean the Star Wars Hotel? Of course I want to vlog the Star Wars Hotel. I just got to find the money. And also I have to get a reservation whenever it opens. Because it's going to be a hot ticket. It's going to be sold out in a heartbeat. And I'm going to go cry, cry, cry. It's going to be booked for years. And then I'm going to miss it. You know, you want to be the first one there or do the video, put it out first. My stay at the Star Wars Hotel. I might have to actually crash with people. Like chip in with some other vloggers, anyone else who wants to do a video. And we just stay at the Star Wars Hotel together. So they'll definitely allow filming. I should be able to film in my space room and around. You know what I mean? It's not like a ride or anything. But I get why they wouldn't want to. Let's see. Where's my pup? It's right there. It's right there. Right there. Would you dress up for Mickey's Not So Scary? I would love to dress up. I've gone before and I've dressed up in costumes. I would totally do that. I love dressing up for Halloween. I love costumes. I think it's so much fun. I like doing cool, big costumes. Hello, Mr. Geek Me Out. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the end of the live stream, honestly. I'm about getting ready to wrap up. I've been talking for an hour and a half, and I want to stop talking. And I said I was going to do this for 40 minutes, and here I am. I had fun talking to you guys. It went by so fast. Time goes by when you're having fun. It's going to be expensive, but we need to find out what they're actually going to offer at the Star Wars Hotel, right? Because all we know right now is you're going to get a fun space room. They want people to dress up. There's going to be some sort of access to Galaxy's Edge. So we need to know what else they're actually offering. We need to know what the food looks like. We need to know if you're going to get to build a lightsaber for free or do something. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going to happen? How involved are you going to be? Remember when they said Galaxy's Edge was going to be the most immersive thing ever, where there were going to be aliens, people were going to come up to you because you did this and that, and I think I think we need to see what they're actually going to do, right? So, thank you, Katrina, keeping it real. I'll use the live streams for keeping it real. I try to be pretty. I'm honest in my videos. I try to be more positive in my videos. I must admit. I think sometimes people are like being honest doesn't necessarily mean being negative. You know what I mean? Some people, I think, confuse just negativity for honesty. And there's still a way to be positive and honest, right? You know what I mean? So I still try to do that. Whew, man. Are you planning another staycation with my girlfriend? With my girlfriend? Yes. Where? We don't know yet, but we will go. We will go somewhere. Somewhere. Thank you, Cool Daddy. You know it's not easy. Thank you. It's not easy to talk and talk for an hour and a half. If we see you at the parks, can we? Of course, you can buy me 2 drinks. You can buy me anything. You can give me just $20. Hey, $20. And I go, hey, thank you. I'm not gonna not accept money. Oh. Alright, gang. I'm getting ready to head on out of here. So if you have any other last minute questions before I clock this thing out in 5 minutes, now is the time. Now is the time. Ooh. Islands of Adventure. More so than Universal. Universal Studios is a better park to hang out in. Like, just like hang around and walk around and not do anything. But Islands of Adventure, I think, is just a better park. There's more rides there that I like more. Universal still has a problem of a lot of simulators. And that doesn't really do it for me. Islands of Adventure has a better variety of rides. And they have more of, like, the big rides. Which park for the 50th anniversary? Ratatouille, right? I want to be there when the new ride opens up. I like Epcot a little baby bit more than Magic Kingdom. Any ride recommendations for the first time Disney Go era? Depends what park you're starting at, right? If you were going to Magic Kingdom and I gotta get a reservation for Ratatouille's opening now that you mention it. I don't have access to it because I haven't renewed my pass, so it doesn't let me plan that far in advance. So I should do that soon so I can try to get something for Epcot because I would like to go. But I also think that the capacity will increase by then, so it'll be easier to get one. But I need to get on that, so thank you for reminding me. If I was in Magic Kingdom, I think the first ride you should do, it's hard to say, right? For me, I think the People Mover is great because it goes and you see everything. But I also think Haunted Mansion is really cool. Maybe like a Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Pirates of the Caribbean, I think, is a really good first ride. That's a really good Disney ride. Yeah, that's a great question. The Rat Ride looks cool. Ratatouille looks cool. I'm excited. I'm not trying to get too excited for it, but I'm excited to see like the queue and like go on the ride itself. Loza, you asked, I'm leaving for Universal on Thursday. Your Express Pass will 100% help. Having an Express Pass is just going to make your day so much easier. So, hey, thank you, Brian. So I'm glad I hit all the big ones for you. Doing all the parks? Okay, so those are the ones for Magic Kingdom. The first ride you should ride at Epcot. Technically, the smartest thing to do would be to go to Frozen because it's probably going to be the most popular ride. But Epcot's got Soarin'. I think that's a really good Epcot ride. I think that's a really nice, like, easy, like, wow, this is cool, you know. Hollywood Studios. Tower of Terror, right? Rise of the Resistance if you can get it. Millennium Falcon's cool, but you don't need to do that immediately. Millennium Falcon's, you'll be fine. Get to that whenever you get to that. Test Track's great too. I love Test Track. Test Track's really great too. What Disney themed ride would you like to see at Disney World? All of them are Disney themed. There are already so many Disney themed rides. I was being smart. Moana deserves a ride. Moana deserves a ride. Rapunzel deserves a ride. Even if it's just like an old school Fantasyland style ride. I think that would be so cool, right? All right. Hold on. One more. October 6th to 14th. Well, I hope I see you too, Eric. I'm sure I'll be there someday. Disney and Universal. Yeah, I gotta go to the theme parks more often. it's cool. It happens sometimes more often now where people actually stop me and say, "Hey, you're Vincent," and I'm like, "I am Vincent. How you doing?" So that's kind of fun. I like that. That makes me feel cool, and especially if I'm like with my girlfriend or like with a friend or something, and that happens, I feel extra cool. So please don't be afraid to come up to me and say hi, um, unless I'm like I look busy. You know, if I'm like filming something or if I'm talking to someone or I'm like, holding the camera, maybe give me a second, but if I'm just like walking over somewhere, I don't really mind unless I'm in a rush. Then I'll say, "Oh, hey, yeah, I'm in a rush. Sorry, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go to this thing. So I'll let you know. Are you going to the parks this week? Probably not this week. It's really still busy. So y'all are so cool. I won't interrupt. Yeah, you. We're so cool. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I do videos. Yeah, I do videos. Oh, sorry. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, I know. Yeah. Probably just watch my videos. That's fun. We will eventually get a VincentVision shirt, Mikey. I'm sorry. I've been like the laziest on that. I honestly, I just gotta get it over with and just put the damn logo on a shirt, right? We'll see. Thank you, JC. That's really kind of you. How come I'm so awesome? I don't know why, but maybe I was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. All right. We are getting out of here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I really liked spending time with you guys. Thank you. It was good to see you all. I'm glad you guys got to spend some time with me. We got to talk and hang out. I am going to get ready to walk my dog and go to sleep. I got to go to Blizzard Beach tomorrow and do a video. Blizzard Beach opens at 11 a.m. That's really late, in my opinion. I wish they opened at like 10 or 9. Because you know what the thing with like 11 is? Like 11, you can't get there early. 11 is such a good time for so many people. It's going to be so busy right when the park opens, I feel. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Linger on that. But until then, thank you guys for watching. And bye-bye. I jumped the gate of Disneyland. Oh my God, somebody help him. Bye-bye.